Hello everyone, welcome back. Let's continue on writing the image detail component. Okay, so last time we finished up the HTTP request to check whether the user has liked the photo or not. Okay, and besides that, there are some more methods we want to add. First one, we want to add a go back method. So basically it uses browser's history back method. So that is to say, when you click on image from a photo list, you see the detail of the image, and then you can click on this back button to invoke this method, and basically it's the same function as the back button from the browser, right? It goes to previous page. And then we will have a method called like display. So it basically decides whether we should display the like button as like string, like a like like, or as unlike string, like unlike. So it depends on previously whether the person has liked or not, right? And also, when you click on the like button, it should toggle immediately to unlike, or the other way around. So if this dot like equals like, be careful, we have the capital letter on the first one. This dot like equals unlike. So we have a like variable within this component, right? Like photo list dot push this dot photo. Okay, so we're gonna add the photo to the list, and this dot photo dot number of likes plus equal 1, so increase it by 1. And then we're gonna use the user service to update user. And then we're gonna use the photo service to update the photo. The reason we need to update the user is because we push this photo to a user's to the users like the photo list, okay? And the reason we need to update the photo is because we have changed the number of likes of the photo, okay? So we haven't defined these two methods from our services. Let's just do that. Let's go to our user service. Okay, we're gonna copy get a user by name and paste it. We're gonna change the name as update user, and a variable will be a user type. And then we will change the REST API to update, and of course here we will use user, and also we need to use JSON.stringify to serialize it. And the same way applies to the photo service. We're gonna add a service called update photo, and it will be a photo type. And the REST API would be /photo/update. Okay, and this one will stringify as photo. And we need to go to the backend to modify that as well. Let's bring up our Eclipse. First, open our user resource. Here we're gonna add a request mapping. Value equals to /user/update. Okay, method equals to request method.post. Public user update user. Add request body user. And we're gonna return user service dot safe user. So this save command is coming from the save command here. Okay, so basically Spring will help us to look at the database, and if Spring finds the ID of this user already exists, then he will not create a new one, but instead modify, update the information of that record. Okay, and then let's open our photo resource, and we're gonna add a request mapping value equals to /photo/update method equals to request method.post public void update photo add request body photo. Okay, and here we're gonna first create a current photo variable to reference to the one already exists in the database. And then we're gonna change the current photo's number of likes to the one we passed here from the front end. And after that, we're gonna use the photo service to save current photo. Okay, so this one, we're not directly saving the photo we grabbed from the JSON data. That's because, remember, when we have the the photo model defined, let's try to open that. There are some field, marked as JSON back reference or JSON ignore. So in this case, some of the data passed as JSON, to backend might be lost. So in this case, we would rather directly, grab the record from database, and only thing we need to change is the number of likes, right? So we can basically just overwrite that number of likes and then save that instance back to the database. In this case, we won't lose our information. Okay, and then we can stop server and start again. I'll just let it run, come back to Atom and open your image dash detail component. So we finished this if statement for the first part. Okay, and then we need to check the other part else as well. If list.like equals to like, just be careful on the case. For let, we're gonna use a for loop. Which will be looping through the photo list. Basically, we just want to get rid of that. So the whole point here is if we choose to unlike the photo, which toggles the like button back to like, we need to delete this photo from the user's liked photo list. Okay, and also this photo's number of likes should decrease 1. It should be minus equal 1. And then we're gonna use the service to update our user and the photos again. Okay, so that's pretty much for our image detail component. The next thing is to create a HTML. Let's just do that real quick. New file, image-detail.component.html. And again, I'm going to take advantage of the semantic UI to give some style. Again, we're going to display the image as center align. So here would be image from http://localhost 8080 images photo.image name. So this one is dynamic. Okay, then we're gonna have a line break, and then open your photo list.component.html. So we're gonna grab this part, copy, and paste it here. And this one, we'll change it to let's just direct delete it. All right, and delete this. Give a little bit of style. And here we're gonna have a back arrow. When you actually click on this arrow, it will go back. Okay. Well, we can actually put the span even wider to here. Then let's delete this part and this part. Okay. Delete this part as well. And copy, paste here. And this one will be right floated. Oops, right floated. Right align. We don't need a pointer. We're gonna have this the front, and this one will be a thumbs outline up icon. So when you actually click on that, we will show photo of number of likes and give them some space. And this one should be a link. So we actually, when we click on the like button, we're gonna call the like display function. All right. And it will be either like or unlike. Okay, select all and lines auto indent. Okay, let's match this up. Okay. All right. The next thing is open our app.components. We're gonna need to add to routing the image detail. Okay, here we're gonna add a path / image detail / column ID. Remember we talked about the parameters that we're gonna pass, which will be the ID of the current photo, the selected photo. So that's how we do it. We use column plus ID. Okay. And we need to have a comma here. And then we come back to our myalbum.component.ts. We have this onSelect method, right? And we have the router navigate. That is to say, when we have the image displayed on the My Album page, we click on the image, the onSelect method will be displayed, will be used. And then which use the Angular 2's router service to navigate to image detail and passing this ID, okay, from this .selected photo ID as parameter. Okay, let's see whether that works or not. Let's come to our browser, refresh My Album, click on image. There we go. We have our detail of image. Here is number of likes, and we can like or unlike. And comes back. Click on this image, like. Okay, so we have 1 likes here, and click on here, 1 likes here, and then we can unlike. Okay, that looks good. And let's stop the video for now. We will continue in the next one. See you guys. Bye.